On this week's episode of BJ in the Morning, we're going to be talking about everything announced at D23 this year. Let's go. Welcome to BJ in the Morning. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And today we are going over all the announcements. Excuse you.
Sorry.
Should I start over?
Yeah.
Today we're going to be going through all the announcements at D23. D23 2024. So every movie and series and other stuff announced at this year's Disney Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah. You good over there?
I got a random phone call and it's just like...
Do you need to answer it on air? No, don't do it. You don't have to. What if it's really important, like
I don't think it
the
is.
results of...
Oh, I missed it.
We almost got a live scam call on this podcast for the first time.
Sometimes it'll go to like voicemail
Mm-hmm.
and it'll just be like, Juan? 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 Are you there? And it's clearly like
A robot.
a robot. Actually,
Like
I think I have
AI?
one. I have one. I can play it.
Let's
I can
derail
play.
this episode for a minute here.
I can play it, actually.
Nothing's coming through, man.
Oh, it's not on speaker. Oh, shit.
Voicemail
Oh,
on
shit.
iPhone sucks.
I know.
No? Hi, welcome to this week's episode.
What the heck? I'm so confused. Okay. It's not going through.
Guess we don't need to listen to your voicemail then.
Why is it not doing it? I don't get it.
I don't know, dude.
This iPhone voicemail shit?
Yeah, you hit the button for speaker and it doesn't turn the speaker on.
And then it pauses? Alright. Whatever. It says, is Wander?
Is Wander?
Is Wander?
Is Wander? Anyways, let's get back on track here, bud.
Alright.
It doesn't want to do it.
Is Juan there?
You hear it?
Yeah.
It worked this time. One more.
Hi, Juan.
Hi, Juan.
Juan?
Juan?
Is Juan there?
That's
I get those so many times. But, like, it'll go to voicemail and they think you answered.
yeah, because it's a robot.
No, but, like, real people, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even though most people's voicemail goes, the number you have dialed is whatever.
Right. It's weird.
Phone number is not available.
It's weird.
Boop.
Anyways,
we got to get back on track with this
D23.
Now that spam calls have derailed the episode from the start.
It's Wander.
It's Wander. But why don't we wander through the announcements of D23? So we're going to talk about everything that was shown off pretty recently. So we know that Comic-Con was just a week ago, like prior to this.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a lot of Marvel stuff announced, and we know about Robert Downey Jr. coming back, all that good stuff.
Yep.
But now we saw a bunch of announcements for new projects coming out from Disney, Pixar, things like that, right?
And they've also announced like new rides at parks and new attractions and all that stuff. We're not going to go over all that.
No, we might touch on it, but we're mostly here to talk about the movies and shows.
Movies and shows.
The media stuff.
Movies and shows.
So one of the big announcements was they finally showed off the official trailer for Moana 2.
Moana.
So apparently this is set 3 years after the first one, where Moana and Maui are going to team up again to face a new threat. That's all we know really, but it's it started production and it's set to come out in 2026. So we're still not going to get this movie for quite a while.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a summer release, I'm guessing. That makes the most sense. It's a kids movie. Kids are out of school in the summer. Probably a summer release.
Right.
Maybe early spring. Either way, I could see it going, especially because it's a beach, ocean type of movie.
It's always summer.
But I feel like it's going to be a summer movie. Now, if I would have read the next line,
Go ahead.
the next line here, I think it's one of them, like, you click this and you're going to get scammed, but it says it hits theaters November 27th, 2024.
All right.
Oh, wait, the live action one's 2026. My bad.
Oh.
Yeah,
So it's a fall movie.
The live action's
This
a fall
year.
movie. Yeah, this movie. Yeah, November 27th, 2024. I got them mixed up because why are we making two different Moana movies at the same exact time? Why is the sequel coming out and then the first one live action already coming out? I don't understand it.
Because Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne?
Because Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
So yeah, I just got super confused. This whole episode's off the rails already.
Because Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
But yeah, so the live action one's 2026. This one comes out this year.
Okay.
We got our first trailer. I think it makes sense we get the first trailer now. How do you feel about Moana?
I like the first movie.
Yeah.
Don't think it needs a sequel.
Yeah, but every
Or
kids
a
movie gets
remake.
a sequel.
Sure.
And every Disney animated movie is getting a live action remake at this point.
Yeah. But will I watch it?
Yeah.
Probably on Disney Plus.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I probably won't go to the theater to watch it.
No, it's kind of difficult when there's kids and stuff, so
Yeah.
yeah, going to the movies doesn't work with kids.
Right.
But speaking of live action remakes, we got a teaser trailer for the new Snow White movie.
Which I thought that this movie was botched. I thought it was done. I thought
Like they scrapped it?
Scrapped it, yeah.
I know there was a lot of problems with it, a lot of controversy about it. Because it's not Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs anymore. It's just Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
So they're changing all the stuff about what makes Snow White Snow White.
Right.
I saw an interview where they aren't the Seven Dwarfs anymore. They're just magical creatures is what they're calling them. Did you see that?
Yeah. What?
Like we all know the story of Snow White, right?
Come on.
So it does say that it's been in production hell and it's been through some intense controversy since filming wrapped in 2022. So this movie is coming out March 21st, 2025.
All right.
So it's still like...
So 3 years.
Yeah.
Since it wrapped.
3 years.
Wow.
But we finally got our look at Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot as Snow White and the Evil Queen.
Gal Gadot's great.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest problem I have with any of these live action remakes. We all saw the Lion King, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jungle Book.
Mm-hmm.
Pinocchio.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one? Pete's Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one. Am I missing any?
Mm-hmm.
What am I missing?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I don't know. What else did we get live actionified?
Mulan.
Anyways.
Aladdin.
Yeah, I forgot about those ones because I hated them.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Anyways, my biggest issue with like the remakes of animated
Can
movies.
I guess?
Huh.
Can I guess
Yeah.
what you're about to say?
Yeah.
It's all CGI.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not live action. It is still animated.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's animated everything's cartoon still, just a different style of cartoon, right? I don't think you watched the remake of Pinocchio, right?
I watched the Guillermo
No,
del
not that
Toro
one. Not that one. The Disney Pinocchio remake
I have not.
that went straight to Disney Plus during the pandy.
Yeah.
So I watched it because I was like, might as well. There's nothing else to do. The only thing that's not CG in that movie is Tom Hanks.
Really?
Everything else looks like a cartoon, man. So it's like, and Pinocchio especially was beat for beat the same movie almost. Like, they didn't change anything. So it's like, why? Why do we need all these? I don't know. Maybe Snow White will break the mold. Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. We forgot those ones too.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, kids aren't as impressed with animation like we were when we were younger, and the generation before us were when they were younger. So maybe the CG is necessary, but also it feels weird, man. And now we're getting a Mufasa movie.
Mufasa.
Which
Which was also announced, by the way.
we'll get to it.
We'll get
to it. But Snow White,
Don't care for it.
meh.
Snow White was one of my favorites as a child.
Yeah.
But who cares?
Meh.
I don't know how I feel about the lead actress. I don't know her.
I don't know her either.
I know there was controversy with her while filming, and don't know if I like her. TBH. Yeah.
What's next on our list, one?
So the next one is something that I've personally been waiting for a long time. Although there was a lot of people talking shit about it.
Okay.
Is Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
A live action Lilo and Stitch. Again, like you said, everything's probably going to be CGI. But with that said, I was excited when I saw Stitch.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, I think he looks pretty good.
I liked how they did it. Now, there was people saying, oh, they ruined it.
Yeah. But it's the same thing with like the Pokemon movie. It's like if you just took those Pokemon exactly over, they would look really weird in a live action setting. I think Stitch, if I just like got off my high horse and just accepted that we're getting live action remakes of everything, if I just set all that aside, which I can do to enjoy entertainment like anyone else, I think Stitch looks good. And like, as realistic as you could possibly get. The biggest thing with animation is like eyes are all often drawn bigger in animation to be more expressive than what we see in like live action or CG most of the time.
So I'm just curious on like Agent Bubbles, the other two aliens in the movie. Like, how are they gonna look? Are they gonna look off? Because they nailed Stitch.
Yeah,
but I feel like characters with hair is probably harder to do, but it looks really good when it translates.
When it's done right, yeah.
But a big purple alien that probably has
I can't remember
shiny
any
skin.
of the other alien names. So
Yeah, I don't remember the name.
The dude with one eye.
Yeah, he was small and green. Or gray or olive.
Yeah, something like that, right? I don't remember his name at all, and I feel like I'm gonna get shit in the comments.
Yeah, I don't remember the name either.
It's been so long since I've watched this movie.
And then the bigger alien who's purple.
Yeah,
with the Hawaiian
scientist.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who made Stitch.
I feel like that one's not going to translate as well.
So my thing is, look at it like in Star Wars, where, what's his name? We got him from Rebels into live action with The Mandalorian. What was his name? Do you remember? God, we're horrible today. We're so bad.
My hair's coming out.
But you know who I'm talking about, right? Zeb?
Sure.
Zeb, right?
Go with that.
Right?
Yeah.
The alien dude, purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they did him justice when they brought him over from animation to live action. I think it's Zeb. I could be wrong.
I'm drawing blanks, dude.
We're on top of it today. Thanks for coming to the episode. I don't know. There's a lot in that movie. I think it'll be nice if they tried to keep it as practical as possible, like real locations, sets, things like that. But we only saw Stitch. We didn't see anything else.
Yeah.
Stitch popped out of a white background And that's all we got.
But they did do like the teaser, like him running through the backstage.
Yeah,
and it's real, right? And I think maybe that could be like a hint that
I think they made that specifically for D23, but it was cool. Like, it would have been cool to see that in person.
Yeah.
But it's set to come out summer of next year, summertime movie.
Summertime.
So hopefully we get another trailer. We'll probably get a trailer. I'm gonna guess trailer for this either around Christmas time or the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah. I feel like Lilo and Stitch is like hugely popular, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all we got. And the release date. The next big announcement. Take it away, Juan.
It's The Incredibles 3. Part 3.
I love The Incredibles.
I do too. With that said, I'm super excited for this movie. With that said also, why? You know? It's been 25 years. 20 years.
Well, the second one just came out a couple years ago.
Why?
I think
I don't remember the second one, to be honest.
But the third one, you're just like 1 and 3. That's it.
Why? 1, 3. Why?
I hope there's a time jump. So maybe people get a little older. Maybe we can introduce new heroes in some way. But yeah, we all know they're really inspired by the Fantastic Four. So I'm wondering if that has like some kind of play going on, like with the hype of Fantastic Four coming out. They're like, we should get it back on to the Incredibles kick. I want to see more Baby Jack. I want to see him grow up a little bit and learn his powers more. Because the first and the second one, they take place back to back. You know,
still baby.
So I want to see a time jump. I want to see Violet and all them grow up a little bit.
Now I got to go back and watch the second one because honestly I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, Violet. I remember the first one. They're still kids.
I remember the first one. I've seen it thousands of times.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, all they did was they announced that they're working on it. So we don't know too much information. It doesn't have a release date.
Yeah.
It says it should be noted that The Incredibles 2 was the highest grossing animated film of all time until Inside Out 2.
Wow.
So that's why there's a third one.
Wow.
Next on the list.
Next one.
We got a teaser for Toy Story 5. Apparently, from what apparently I've never been on live television before. Apparently my grandpa thinks. Anyways, apparently this movie is going to be about the gang fighting to stop their new child from becoming an iPad kid. So it's the toys versus technology. And let me tell you, man.
Tell me.
Toy Story comes out at like the weirdest times. Like Toy Story 3 came out when we were like graduating high school and like it's all about Andy going off to college. But then Toy Story 4, I feel like I didn't resonate with that one very much.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Yeah.
I don't even remember it.
They had an idea for Forky
and Duke Kaboom,
and they made a movie around those characters.
Yeah. So we'll see how Toy Story 5.
This is funny.
Yeah. Look he's got little eyeballs and he's a spork.
He's gonna slap his feet around and he's gonna fall over.
Someone at Disney was like, that shit'll sell.
Carry me. No. Carry me.
Maybe I need to watch it again, but
Toy Story 5 is...
The first 3 Toy Stories are so good.
Toy Story 3 makes me cry like a little girl every single time.
Like a little baby one.
So long, partner. Oh, my
God. But Toy Story 5 should be out in theaters summer 2026.
All right.
So we got time to think about it, theorize, all those kind of things.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
We'll see.
But the next one, Brendan, Why? In my opinion.
Another why?
Yeah, why? Frozen 3. Why?
I haven't even seen the second one.
I don't think I have either. But why?
Why?
Kids. Yeah, that's it.
I liked the first Frozen enough. I thought it was good.
It's all right.
Like I said, I don't think I've seen the second one.
Big summer blowout.
I don't think I've seen the second one fully all the way through at all.
Yeah.
I
don't think I have either.
We like Disney stuff. Look at your shirt. We like Disney. I wouldn't say we're Disney adults. So it's kind of tough to watch some of these movies sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But
I want to see original movies.
I want to see like some new Disney Pixar stuff. That's not like Wish, which I heard was terrible, and I'm not going to watch it.
Which was that?
The new Disney animated movie that came out.
Like when they came out with the one where with like the trolls or whatever they are, not trolls, like the shit. It was more of an original Pixar movie.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about Onward?
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes.
I love that one.
When they came
so
out
much.
with that movie and I watched it, I was like, "Holy shit! This is."
Hey, it's D&D.
Yeah.
And it's a heartwarming story about getting closer with your brother.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a great movie.
The visuals are awesome.
It's original.
And it's what? Tom Holland and
I don't know.
Chris Pratt?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I think it's Tom Holland.
Makes it even better.
But
But Frozen 3?
Yeah, it says here this movie should be out in 2027, so we got plenty of time to keep singing the songs from the second one.
Let it go.
No, that's the first one.
Let it snow.
That's not even one of them. It was also announced that after the release of Frozen 3, are you ready for this? There are plans for a Frozen 4, plus a pro shot of the Frozen Broadway musical will be hitting Disney Plus sometime
Musicals
in 2025.
I get. Musicals I get. Frozen on Ice I get.
Mm-hmm.
A 3 and a 4?
Meh.
Come on.
At least they're not doing a live action already.
Okay. If you do a 3 and a 4, I want to see confirmed that they're related to fucking Tarzan.
Oh yeah,
I want to
like
see
the
it
theory.
confirmed.
I want to see like more powers, more element powers somewhere throughout there. Not just the Frozen. I'm sure Anna got powers in the second one that I don't know about.
I don't know.
But can it it's got to be centered around Anna and Elsa, right?
Right.
There's probably going to be a wedding or something. Maybe a new baby that's got fire powers
and it's Tarzan.
It's Jack.
What's next?
Next on the list is
an original.
Yeah.
Surprised.
Elio, I think.
Don't know what this is about.
All we got was calling all Earthlings at D23. It's time for a special look at Elio.
Aliens.
And it's got Zoe Saldana in it.
All right.
And it comes out summer 2025.
Aliens, dude?
But that's about all we know about it was that.
All right.
They just kind of showed it off. Zoe Saldana is a new member of the cast.
Sounds good to me.
But then we also got right after that, because Walt Disney Animation Showcase started with Zootopia 2.
Not mad about it.
I like the first one.
Yeah, the first one's good.
Judy Hopps and all.
It's not something that's been like super overdone.
Yeah, I feel like Zootopia was kind of swept under like other movies coming out at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
not complaining about it.
Those are some quick little tweets and little announcements we got.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw, Judy Hopps and Nick solving a crime from Zootopia, right?
Sweet.
So the duo is back at it again, with a snake named Gary. And it should be in theaters November 26th, 2025.
Sweet ass.
So I'm pretty sure what I saw was that they're they're bringing in like new worlds of Zootopia, so introducing reptiles and such, which wasn't really a big thing in the first one. I'm guessing. I don't remember. It's been a long time, but I do know that movie was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
and I'm excited to hear more.
Yeah, me too.
Why don't you take this next one since you just watched the trailer for it?
The next one is Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
Just a brief. My first thoughts. I literally just watched the trailer for it before this episode. It's the Goonies, or it's
Stranger Things.
Or what's the other one?
Which other one?
It was like the top on our list for like top best summer movie.
The Sandlot?
No. There was another one.
I'm just thinking of
I'm blanking.
I have no idea what you're trying to connect here.
It's the Goonies.
It's the Goonies. Yeah, it looks like Star Wars The Goonies, man.
Yeah. It looks fun.
I think so. Star Wars has been a little hit or miss sometimes lately. Their shows sometimes have been really good, sometimes not so good.
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me.
I hit my microphone, by the way.
So yeah, the Skeleton Crew is set during the New Republic era, so it's the years after Return of the Jedi. And it's based on, or its plot synopsis is, it's about 4 kids lost in the galaxy trying to make their way home. Jude Law is set to make his debut in Star Wars in this, and he is a Force user. And then we also got to look in the trailer at the suburbs in Star Wars.
Yeah.
So like the suburbs,
it's crazy.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But it makes sense that there would be.
Yeah, I mean,
suburbs.
Especially if the Empire was trying to take over, they would make, let's face it, suburban homes, the way they're built, cookie cutter homes. It's kind of something the Empire would do.
Are you saying? Never mind.
But am I wrong?
Yeah.
It's a capitalist move, right? They're
Yeah.
trying to make money. They're trying to secure the galaxy.
For sure.
But yeah, people are saying that it's very heavily inspired by classic Steven Spielberg films like E.T. and Hook. And I get that. It feels that way. It feels like an 80s adventure movie. And I just hope that it continues to feel that way.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like 100% kid friendly, but I don't need it to be anything like Andor, you know?
Still haven't seen it.
All right. Moving on.
Your turn.
We got a new trailer for Agatha All Along. And there was a song that was performed, which is The Ballad of the Witch's Road. So Catherine Hahn's reprising her role. We already know all this. Agatha Harkness. She's joined by co-stars Joe Locke, Patti LuPone, Aubrey Plaza, and more. I don't know. I don't need to read the whole list of the cast, right?
Yeah.
We'll do that when the show comes out and we talk about it.
Sure.
But the show will follow Han in the aftermath of WandaVision, having to face a magical gauntlet of trials along the Witch's Road as she seeks to gain her powers back.
Because it was Agatha all along. Aubrey Plaza as a witch?
I'm down.
It's great.
I'm down.
It's going to be great.
Also, a lot of the shots in the trailer look spooky.
It looks really good.
It's got some like Exorcist kind of vibes, some like horror, like really strong horror elements to it. So maybe it's not going to be on the like younger kid side of things, which is interesting. I thought WandaVision had a lot of that kind of more like, I want to say mature content, but I don't mean like bloody, gory, sexy time. I mean like stories for older audiences. So I'm hoping we get some of that, but it also has a lot of color to it. So with all the magic and spells and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna hold my breath to say that it's gonna be great because I'm a little concerned. But we only got to wait until September 18th.
Yeah.
So not too far.
Not too far away. The next one we've talked about briefly already is the Fantastic Four. What's the name of it?
The Fantastic Four, The First Steps.
The First Steps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a little snippet
of Galactus.
But they also did like a Zoom call with the cast on set during the presentation, which looked fun. They had I can't remember his name now. Wow, we're off it. They had the guy who's playing Johnny Storm.
The guy.
What's his name?
Something Quinn.
Joseph Quinn. He was in his Fantastic Four suit.
Sweet.
So that looked cool. But we also got Daredevil Born Again, a little snippet,
Love it.
Love
everything about it.
I want to see what they saw,
I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where can I watch it?
I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, was it like a leaked one?
Yeah.
We didn't see anything Disney.
Audio.
We didn't see anything
We
Disney.
didn't see nothing.
We didn't see nothing
Hey.
Disney.
Hey.
Disney. Just
We didn't
release
see
it.
nothing.
Just release it so
Just
we
let
can
it
all
go.
see
Let it go like Frozen.
it. But they this is a continuation of the Netflix Daredevil show.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So when I saw it, I saw it without audio. It didn't have any audio.
Yeah, so you just have the visual.
But everything looked awesome.
But Charlie Cox is coming back.
Mhm.
Vincent D'Onofrio, which
Mhm.
I thought Kingpin was dead.
You didn't watch Echo, did you?
I did watch Echo. Deborah Ann Wall's coming back.
Uh-huh.
Eldon Henson, Foggy.
Uh-huh.
Love him, by the
Uh-huh.
way. He's great. They're all coming back.
And John Berthal.
That's the next line. John Bernthal is coming back as the Punisher.
Love
and
it.
Wilson Bethel's Bullseye?
Don't know who that is.
Me neither. But we also got our first look, and by we, I mean Juan and everyone else, at White Tiger.
Yeah.
White Tiger.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Which I thought that was Bucky.
You thought it was Bucky?
Well, no, because they call him the White Tiger when he's on Wakanda.
In Wakanda, yeah.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
But
White Tiger is like, I don't know. I feel like that's going to be interesting.
he's Wakandan.
We're going to see what happens.
Hmm.
I don't want to talk about this one at all.
We can still say it, though.
Avatar 3
Fire.
and Ash.
At first it was trees, then it was water, and now it's fire.
That seems backwards because I feel like it should be trees, fire, water.
Right.
The order is not how you put a fire out.
But they're going to do, like 8 more?
Yeah.
So it's fire, lava,
It's
sand,
fire and ash.
sand.
And then the next one would be sand.
Sand.
And then, or glass. Marble, maybe.
Yeah.
Stone. Crust of the earth.
Earth's crust.
And then space.
Wind.
Wind. And then just now it's the Avatar. The Last Airbender. Yeah, that comes out in 2025. I'm not a fan of Avatar.
I'll watch it.
I didn't watch the water one.
I'll watch it.
I didn't watch the water one.
I'll watch it.
Next on the list.
Freakier Friday.
So they retitled their Freaky Friday 2 to Freakier Friday.
Lindsay Lohan making a comeback.
And Jamie Lee Curtis, both of them coming back together.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sequel to the movie that came out in 2003, which was Freaky Friday.
21 years?
I mean, it comes out next year.
22 years?
Yeah. So returning from the original cast is Mark Harmon, Chad Michael Murray, Christina Vidal Mitchell, Haley Hudson, basically a lot of people from the OG coming in. The sequel sees the return of the mother-daughter duo Tess and Anna Coleman, as Anna and her daughter prepare to marry into a new family.
Wow.
That's all we know so far.
Interesting. Freakier Friday.
I liked the Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good movie when it came out. It was very
just
2000s.
Just another one of those. We don't know what to make. Let's make a remake.
Mm-hmm.
fucking 20-some years later.
Yeah. But let's talk about this next one on the list, which is also like 15 years.
Which, A,
Mm-hmm.
very excited.
Mm-hmm.
B, confused.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I did see the panel, or the room when they announced this, like how they did it all with all the lasers and everything.
Well, let's announce it.
It's Tron, Ares.
Mm-hmm. I watched it too with all the lasers and
It looked like it was like melting the.
Yeah.
It was kind of.
They announced 9 Inch Nails doing the music.
Interesting.
Interesting choice.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Leto as the main character.
Is it?
Jared Leto.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Jared Leto and
Evan Peters. And Bridges is coming back. Jeff Bridges.
And that Jeff Bridges' arc.
They're burnt. Those Bridges are burned out.
Yeah, that arc in the last movie was like whatever, you know. Don't think he needs to come back, but I mean, he is the creator of the grid.
Yeah.
You
so
know?
it says here that Jared Leto is Ares, where the movie is getting its name.
Sure.
A highly sophisticated AI sent to the real world for an undisclosed mission. It's also revealed that 9 Inch Nails will be composing the film's soundtrack.
Not much going on in the trailer to actually
make any kind of assumptions or anything.
But am I gonna watch it?
Probably.
Yeah.
I liked Legacy for what it was.
I loved Legacy.
And we went to Disneyland right when Tron came out.
And that was the most incredible experience I've ever had.
Like going to Flynn's Arcade.
Now imagine if they did that now.
Yeah. With how much technology is out there now.
Right.
Because, 15 years ago.
Rectified.
15 years ago when we went, our light discs were just plastic. They didn't light up or anything.
Right.
But now, think of the possibilities. We might have to go.
All the possibilities.
We might have to go. Because if they do the electronica thing again.
Oh, yeah. That shit was fun.
It was every night, dude, as soon as we realized they were doing it.
And we weren't even old enough to, party or drink. So it was, the best thing we ever came across.
Yeah.
Ever.
It was just a dance party.
I was like, Mom, I'm going to this thing at 10 o'clock at night.
It's a dance party.
In Disneyland.
It's a dance party.
Okay, cool.
They're like, it's Disneyland. How much trouble can they get in? So let's quickly go through some of these TV shows that got announced. Monster Jam. It's something about monster trucks.
And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson announced it. Why? Who fucking knows? I'm getting tired of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's great. Not gonna lie. I'm assuming a good guy, a decent actor, a great wrestler. He was a big part of my childhood. But why do you gotta have your fucking hand in everything?
Yeah,
why?
But it's a monster truck driving thing. Next, Pixar announced its first ever TV show.
Okay.
It's called Win or Lose.
Okay.
Did you see the trailer for this?
I did not.
All right. This show looks cute as heck. Yeah. It looks really interesting. There's different styles of animation throughout.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. So this show introduces us to the Pickles, a softball team gearing up for a championship. There's 8 different characters, including insecure kids, helicopter parents, a lovesick umpire, and the coach, who is voiced by Will Forte. And they're preparing for the game of their lives. And it comes out December 6th on Disney+.
Is Ted Lasso?
Maybe. We also got little things like an announcement for a new original film by Pixar called Hoppers. But that's about it. They announced it. It says it's coming to theaters spring 2026.
Maybe it's the Pixar lights. Boink, boink, boink.
It's like a beaver in space or something.
Look at that.
I don't know. There's not too much going on there. But it's. Oh wait, there's some more here. Look at that. It's a robot beaver.
Sweet.
And we'll learn about the world of animals.
Sweet.
It's a robot beaver body swap movie. And then Mufasa, the Lion King, got a new trailer. I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
And then there was an announcement for Ironheart.
Hey, let me just make something really clear here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
About Ironheart?
I don't care. I don't want it. I don't need it. Am I going to watch it? Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't care. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you might feel differently, but I don't care.
I really don't care.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for you.
That should be premiering on Disney Plus sometime in 2025. Next is Andor Season 2.
What?
There's no release date.
No way.
I'm so excited for it, dude. You need to watch it.
This next one, though.
Big one.
Huge. The Mandalorian and Grogu. I watched the trailer.
Not the show.
A movie.
A movie.
A friggin' movie. It looks great. And I'm glad they're not dropping that story, because last I heard, they were going to transition the Mandalorian to be Bo-Katan and have her take over in the role of the Mandalorian, because it's not Mando or it's not Din Djarin. It's just the Mandalorian. Right? Right?
Yeah, no, I get it.
So that's what I heard was going to happen. It might still in the show, but getting a full feature film of Mandalorian of the Mandalorian and Grogu?
Yeah.
And Grogu is his full-on apprentice? Shit.
Yeah, I think it's exciting, especially with like Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni being on. And I think it's cool that they showed stuff off while the movie's only been in production for a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's supposed to hit theaters May 22nd, 2026. Exciting. Next, Percy Jackson and Olympians Season 2. Don't care.
Don't care.
That was the last thing on the list. There was a lot of other really big announcements, like this huge tie-in with Epic Games that Disney's doing. So Fortnite's going to have this whole Disney experience now.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess. So that's interesting. A bunch of new rides, a bunch of new experiences at the parks. I don't know. I think Disney just had to step up their game.
Yeah.
And I think this was them showing that they're going to step up their game. But now it's not showing that they're going to step up their game. They're promising to step up their game, but now they just got to deliver.
Right. Don't let us down.
Yeah.
What are you most excited for?
I don't know, man. It's
Pick
tough.
two things.
Two things?
Most excited for two things. And don't say Frozen 3.
I was going to, just as a joke. I might have to say The Incredibles 3.
Okay.
That seems pretty exciting. And then, I don't know. I think any of the Star Wars stuff is exciting. But honestly, if I had to just pick one thing right now, it's going to be Fantastic Four.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to it. I want it to be good. I like the cast. I like the direction they're going. I'm really excited to see what is going to happen with all of that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm most excited for the Fantastic Four and then Incredibles 3.
Right. Okay.
Those would be my two. I would have like in order of what I'm excited about more, but those are the two.
I am excited for the Fantastic Four. But I wouldn't put it in my top two.
No?
I'm going to say The Mandalorian and Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, that's up there. It'd be my top 5 for sure. But I haven't seen the footage that you saw.
Right. You
haven't seen it either.
You gotta.
He hasn't seen nothing, Disney.
Exactly.
Nothing. We didn't. No leaked footages have been seen by these 4 or 6 eyes.
Nothing. Oh, we also got a trailer for the Thunderbolts.
Did it get released?
No.
Officially?
It was on TikTok.
We didn't see it.
We're
never gonna look it up. It's never gonna happen.
And they confirmed Sentry, by the way.
I did hear that through the grapevine, not from a leaked footage that I saw.
Right.
Because I didn't see any leaked footage.
Right.
Nothing was leaked to our eyes, dude.
Right. Anyways. Well, if you enjoyed this episode.
What are you least excited about, actually, from the D23?
Frozen 3? Who gives a fuck?
I'm going to go Moana live action.
Who gives a shit? Or Snow White. I mean,
Snow White,
that might be fun
Avatar.
to watch. Whatever. If you like this video, why don't you go ahead and click the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell,
and comment down below what was your two favorites and least favorite thing from the D23 announcement.
and leave a review.
Yeah, if you're listening on any podcast listening app, 5 stars, write a review, let us know how we're doing. But you can also find us on like Instagram and TikTok at
BJ in the morning _.
And if you didn't get to watch us on YouTube and you want to, you can at
BJ in the morning podcast.
I think that's it. That's all we got.
I love it.
It's great. Disney, let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of BJ in the Morning. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And we will talk to you next time.